Contentment. When I consider how my life is spent, I am content. That I have not reached the goal of my ambition does not grieve me. That I have not laughed and wept, loved and hated. With the spring of the year, the bloom of summer, the glory of autumn. And when bleak winter spreads melancholy around, I have smiled. Icy winds cannot touch a sunny heart. I have wept bitterly when my faith has been shattered, and sadly at the passing of a friend. Very truly I have loved with the exalted soul of the idealist and the fire of the ardent moral, and hated with the strong man's hate. In short, I have been altogether human. And yet I have not found delight in another's failings, nor lost faith in the earthborn. Whether I shall ever reach the distant hills of fame and glory, I do not know. But I have kept my eyes towards their shining crest and struggled. For great love, soul-strengthening tears, and the touch of God's creation make up the sum of my life. Time slowed, and I felt myself preparing for the last chapter of my life. I moved to Fort Pierce and indulged in everything that life had to offer. I became the best Zora that I knew how to be. I scribbled madly, I gardened, and I tried in vain to secure another publisher for my latest novel, Herod the Great. Oh, Herod always did captivate me. I suffered a stroke on October 12th and was admitted to Fort Pierce Memorial. Friends and some family visited, and I remember lying there in the final hours of my life feeling lighter and relieved, just like Moses and man of the mountain. My time had come to cross over. I left my tired, broken body on a Thursday in January in 1960. Well, my mama always told me to jump at the sun. And when the time came, she was happy to know that I did as far and as wide as my 69-year-old spirit could carry me. But shed not a tear for me. Because the simple truth is, people, I lived a life of my own design. I have known the joy and pain of deep friendship. I have served and been served. I have made some good enemies for which I am not a bit sorry. And I have fondled hatred with the burning hot tongs of hell. Now that's living. A young writer by the name of Alice Walker happened upon my work, and she traveled a great distance to put a marker on my overgrown grave. Her article in Ms. Magazine, Looking for Zora, inspired a lot of people to make my acquaintance. As far as I know, over 1 million copies of Their Eyes Were Watching God was sold in the 21st century, and the body of my work was translated into a multitude of languages. People all over the world are still moved by the words that I wrote, and my books are required reading in many prestigious colleges and universities. including this one. I heard tell that there's a festival in my name every year down in Eatonville, and a restaurant bears my name in New York City. Well, things come around eventually, I guess. Well, my darlings, I've been informed that I have another pressing engagement. But I thank you for your hospitality. You were a kind and attentive audience, and I shall not forget you anytime soon, as I know you won't me. Remember that art and literature is to be experienced again and again through space and time. And words and music just seep into the very marrow of you and awaken the soul within. If that hasn't happened, then you ain't been doing one damn bit of living. I offer you these simple words. Be who you are meant to be. Never compromise your own soul. And remember, contentment is only a few truths away. Shall God be with you always. And I wish you well.